The basics of setting up a campaign, a paid search campaign. This is Google Adwords. This is their console. It may look a little different to you. They do play with the console a little bit, but we're basically up here in the campaigns. We are starting a new campaign. We'll name the campaign whatever you like. If you're a plumber in Reseda, California, maybe target a city, make a campaign for every city that you service. However you'd like to do it. You can go by job specificity too. If you want to deal with plumbing, if you want to do breakup campaigns based on the different tasks. Generally speaking, when we build campaigns, we'll build a campaign designed to solve a single problem. Obviously, any service or product generally solves a problem. We'll find a problem and build a campaign around a single problem and run as many campaigns for a provider, a small business owner, as problems they solve. Let's scroll down. Search network versus display. The search network is anytime somebody Googles something. Display, that's the collection of ads that shows on other sites. So if you are, let's stick with plumbing just for the heck of it. If you are a plumber again in Reseda and somebody is on a site that has to do with home improvement or what have you, you can run an ad on their site. If they're running AdSense, if they have some ad space, Google will plant an ad on their site for you. Display's a little cheaper. It's obviously not as targeted. That person's just going to be searching for a term that's related to the concept, the idea of your specific service. Google search is specific by keyword. Our belief is this. Display is valuable and it definitely can be worked in. If you're just getting started with paid search, we would probably recommend starting with just Google Search Network, feel your way through the keywords, and then advance from there. Countries, that should be easy. You can get specific too. They allow you to geo-target. If you click in here, you can go inside and with zip codes, play with their map and focus. Now, realistically, because your IP is essentially letting Google know where your computer is located, where you're located. IPs are not as accurate as people think, so you have to give yourself a radius of at least a handful of miles. Just so you know, there needs to be some play there. I know with one of the computers we have multiple IPs here at the office, and one of them has an IP 7 miles away. It's showing 7 miles away, so that gives you an idea. There has to be a little play. Unfortunately, if you're that plumber in Reseda, the next city over, which is all of 1.5 miles away, you're not going to be able to specify. Not at this point. You're not going to be able to specify Reseda and Reseda alone. Default bids, budget. This is important. Your budget per day. If you want to spend $50 a day, $25 a day, $10 a day, obviously it's up to you. The more you're willing to spend, the harder Google's going to work for you. Obviously, they're really going to push. Default bid. Your default bid is basically what you're willing to pay per click. If you're doing cost per click, if you're not, if you're doing CPM, which is your cost per 1,000 impressions, your bid structure is going to change. We have a video that touches on the difference between those two. You can take a look at that. But for starters, figure out what your budget is. You're probably not going to reach it the first few days. You really have to feel your way. Don't think that you have to penny pinch your way to understanding paid search. You can start slow, you can start fast, but really you want to get a taste for how it all works. You'll see once you move into the ad platform, and we'll do a video here shortly, you'll see exactly what sort of impressions you're getting, what the traffic looks like, etc. So that's a starter, and that's a starter. once you move on through the structure of building a campaign, deciding which networks, be it search or display, which sort of tablets, is it all devices, do you want to stick with just mobile, just desktop, tablets, that's again up to you. If you're going to do mobile or tablets, make sure that the advertising, the website you're pushing traffic to is mobile responsive. Obviously, if your site's not mobile responsive yet, probably stick with desktop and laptop. People still use these, undoubtedly, so you don't have to fuss too much about that. Again, feel your way through this. It'll take a little while to refine this, but you will get traffic immediately, and you can test the response of your site.